Shalom, shalom, beautiful people. I pray that all is well for the nation of Yasharel and all those who love the Most High Yah. I'm coming here today just to give a quick message, whatever the Ruach HaKodesh guides me to say. But for Romans chapter 8, so I want to dive in and just read this chapter and give a little bit of edification on it. So we'll start at Romans 8, verse 1. It says, "There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Mashiach Yehusha, who walk not after the flesh, but walk after the Ruach, which is the Spirit. For the Torah of the Ruach Chaim and Mashiach, so for the Torah of the Ruach Chaim and Mashiach Yehusha has made me free from the law of sin and death." So Chaim, the Ruach of Chaim. Why isn't this working? Let's see. Okay, so verse 2. For the Torah of the Ruach Chaim, which for the Ruach of life and Mashiach Yehusha, has made me free from the law of sin and death. For what was impossible under the law for the flesh to do, Elohim did in sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin condemned sin in the flesh, that the righteous of the Torah might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Ruach. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Ruach, the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against Elohim, for it is not subject to the Torah of Elohim, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please Elohim, but ye are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit, if so be in the Spirit of Elohim dwell in you. Now if any man have not the Ruach Mashiach, so not if any man not have the Spirit of the Messiah, he is not his, he is not Elohim's. And if Mashiach and if Messiah be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the Ruach, the Spirit, is life because of righteousness. But if the Ruach of him that raised up Yehusha from the dead dwell in you, he that raised up Mashiach, the Messiah, from the dead, shall also quicken your mortal bodies by his Ruach that dwells in you. So when we say quicken, what does that mean? What does quicken mean? He's going to quicken our Ruachs. So quicken is G2227 in the Strong's Concordance. And to make alive, to give life, to vitalize. So the Most High is going to vitalize us. He already has, praise Yah. Let's see, verse 12. "Therefore, brethren, we are debtors not to the flesh to live after the flesh. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the Ruach do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live. So we must pass away to the flesh. For as many as are led by the Ruach Elohim, they are the sons of Elohim. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the Ruach Aimot." So the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. The Ruach itself bears witness with our Ruach that we are the children of Elohim. And if children, then heirs, heirs of Elohim, and joint heirs with Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. And I want to repeat that again. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waits for the manifestation of the sons of Elohim. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who has subjected the same in hope. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of Elohim. For we know that the whole creation groans and travails in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man sees, what does he yet hope for? And that's the same with faith, right? So faith is not something that you see. But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. Likewise, the Ruach also helps our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Ruach itself makes intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. And he that searches the hearts knows what is the mind of the Spirit, because he makes intercession for the Kodeshim, so the righteous, the upright, the saints, according to the will of the Father. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love Elohim, to them who are the called according to his purpose. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predetermine to be conformed to the image, the likeness of his Son, the function, the essence, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren, many. Moreover, whom he did predetermine, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and whom he justified, them he also glorified. What shall we then say to these things? If Elohim be for us, who can be against us? He that spared not his own Son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? Who shall lay anything to the charge of Elohim's elect? It is Elohim that justifies. Who is he that condemns? It is Yahushua HaMashiach that died, yea, rather that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of Elohim, who also makes intercession for us. Who shall separate us from the love of Mashiach? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? As it is written, for your sake we are killed all the day long, we are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Elohim, which is in Mashiach Yahusha our Adonai. So I wanted to come on here really quick just to say, hey, we need to go ahead and pass away to the flesh and live and operate out of the Spirit, because that is how we receive our Almighty Father who is in heaven, by going to the door, which is Yahusha. And as it said, that we are going to be made into the image and the likeness of the Son, and that way we are all together as one nation. You have your gifts, we have our gifts, praise Yah. We praise Yah, we don't praise the gifts, and we bring that together and we use it to build a nation, to break out of this wicked system of things, and to actually live the life that the Most High Yah wanted us to live. So I wanted to come on here and just say that although you might be going through struggles, just know that the Spirit that is within intercedes for us and prays and an earnest prayer to the Most High for the things that we need, not only for ourselves, but for those around us. So pass away to the flesh, flee from sin, and live and operate out of the Spirit, because you must know that we are here to receive everlasting life, and you do so by being righteous and helping your brothers and sisters that are next to you. So I pray that this edifies our family and our people out there, and I pray that we can truly come together as a nation and build, not only talk, but be doers and take action. So whatever it is that you're doing, just know that you're building for the kingdom of heaven, and let's continue to let that light that is within us shine without and be a blessing to those around us. So all praise to the Most High Yah. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll see you next time, y'all willing. Take care.